MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
To short. He's got it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball
2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. The Tribe have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. John Means is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Oscar Mercado. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That is third. The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. Alberto gloves it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Number 27 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Digging in, number 21. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, number 21.
Here's the pitch. fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Trey Mancini waits on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Alberto at second. Mancini on at first with nobody out. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in, DJ Stewart, and the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 0-1 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And he popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. set and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. One run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Baltimore's out in front, 4-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Franmil Reyes, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Davis waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
That is it. The shortstop, Delino, the shield.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
That is it. The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air to right field. Stewart is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Standing in, Jordan Luplow, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Ball one.
And there's ball one.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now in the box, number 21. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at bat. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 5 homers, and 14 driven in. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. To first. Gloved by Santana. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The designated hitter, Greg Mancini.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Settling in now, Anthony Santander earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Off the plate, ball 1. Nope.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Standing in, Roberto Perez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Roberto Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Iglesias now at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting now, the designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
In now, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Stewart is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ Stewart picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that misses, ball 1. Two and 0 now. Three and 0 now. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jeffrey Rodriguez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Chris Davis now.
The first baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Count still at 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Orioles 6 and the Indians nothing. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes.
1-1.
Strike taken up in the zone.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Fastball.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Popped him up. Ruiz shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey. Inside, ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
2 out with the man at first. Two and two.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, You have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hot shot to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Indians.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 8. Jordan.
And now a pitch on the way. Jordan Luplow is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, designated
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
In now, Domingo Santana. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. First and second here with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
the center fielder, number 13, Oscar Mercado.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Cisco has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The O's lead this thing 6-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Mancini.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. This is foul right side. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he fouls this one off. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Chopped toward the second baseman. There's one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Stewart moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Franmil Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, upstairs.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Two pitches fouled away. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Alberto fields it cleanly, and this sails right over Davis's head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
So striding in, Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He'll start things off in the Baltimore sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back at the track, into the bleachers, and gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, catcher, Chance.
Stepping up now, Chance Sisco. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Luplow is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 21.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 21. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-0. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Ready once again, Jordan Luplow. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here it comes. Pitch popped up. Davis is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the Hind. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
To the plate now, Domingo Santana.
Domingo.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 7 and the Indians 1. Striding in once again, Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
And that misses 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Luplow is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on top 7-1. Hunter Harvey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Hunter Harvey.
So digging in now, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. This is skied into short left center. Santander comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Santana. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Oliver Perez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Oliver Perez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Into the box now, DJ Stewart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Number 24.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Perez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The batter, the first baseman.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The look by Perez. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Foul. One and one. Here it comes. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Hernandez over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Chance Cisco.
At the plate, Chance Cisco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Orioles lead 1. They're on top 7-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frenlo Reyes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Delino DeShields. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Stewart is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now that third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And it's fouled away. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
In now, Jordan Luplow. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 1.
1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Sean Armstrong gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Sean Armstrong.
At the plate, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Second and third, 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Baltimore Orioles put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. John Means wins his 3rd of the season. number 27, struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.